Hello.
Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello,
Hello.
Dot. Good evening. How are you today?
Good.
Hello, Dot.
Yes,
Good evening. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yes, how was your vacation?
It's good.
Okay, can you tell me something about your vacation? Are you happy? Are you enjoy?
Yeah.
Yes. So, where did you go on that vacation?
I go to my hometown.
Together with your parents and grandparents?
Yeah.
Yes. So, how many days did you spend your vacation?
What?
How many days did you spend your vacation with your grandparents?
Oh, 9 days.
Oh, 9 days. So, as of now, did you come back to school already?
Yes.
Yeah. So, how is your school?
It's good.
You're excited to see your classmate also, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, how many days we are not seeing each other, right? So, I know you forgot those lessons, right? So as of now, we
Yeah.
will review our lessons, okay? Are you okay for
Okay.
that? Yes.
Yeah.
So now, let's move on to the planet, okay? Before we start, how many planets do you know? And what is that?
I think it's 8.
Okay, how many
I think it's,
planets do you know?
I think it's 8.
8 planets. So what are those 8 planets?
I forgot.
You forgot. Okay, just give me on what you remember. Just give me on what you remember
Yeah.
only. Okay, so we have where did you live now? What planet that we are?
Earth. Very Earth.
What?
We are in Earth.
Yes, we are in Earth. What else do you know?
Um, Next to our Earth is Mars.
Okay. What else?
I don't know.
Hmm? Just remember, don't say I don't know. You don't know. I know you know it. Okay, I will give you a clue. I know you can remember. Okay, so first you remember the Earth, right? Okay.
Mm.
Start with letter S. What planet is it?
What?
Start with letter
What
S. What
number? Oh,
S?
Saturn?
Letter S. Saturn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Start with letter M.
And Mercury.
Mercury. Very good. Start with letter U.
Uranus.
Start with letter J.
start with number A?
Letter J.
No, J?
Yeah.
Jupiter.
Hmm. What
Yeah.
else?
No,
Mercury,
I think
Earth.
on the.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
that's very good. So Mercury, Earth, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, need two.
Okay.
What are those?
Hmm. What? Venus?
Yes.
Venus.
Yes, very good. Venus. One more.
Okay.
So, then, okay, wait in a minute. So, so we have first, okay, again, what is that? Earth. Okay, so let's move on.
Yes.
We have Earth, one. We have Saturn, two. Neptune, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter. What else? There is
Um,
another letter M.
Venus.
Letter M.
Venus. M.
Yeah,
Mercury.
one M. That is two M.
Two. Mars.
Yes, yes, that was great. So our eight planets are Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Venus, Earth, Mercury, and Mars. Okay, that's a very good. So now I
Okay.
will share my slide to you. Okay, just tell me if you cannot see my slide.
Okay.
So let's move on to the grammar.
Okay.
Okay. So here, complete the table with comparative adjectives from the text. Okay, that I know that you can remember all the lessons that we had. All you have to do is to review, okay? So I will send you, okay, did you look at in the Zalo?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so this time I will send you the two PowerPoint or copies for your lessons um for the planet, the reading and the grammar.
Okay.
So this time this is the grammar, so please all you have to do is to study, okay? So first read part one.
Okay.
So read part 1.
Okay. Small one who plus a large 2 plus r only 3 take out the I, delete the I and plus E what I E R big for double consonant plus O.
Okay, here in the part 1, can you please read that for the paragraph?
What
For the paragraph, yes. On a clear night,
on a clear night you can often see metals, space rocks, and they fall toward Earth. Each rock is smaller than before, but they look as bright as stars in night sky. So people can call them shooting stars. Larger meteors are much rarer, but their effects are far more spectacular. In 2013, a meteor exploded in sky above the city of Chelyabinsk in Russia. The explosion was more powerful than the 1945 Hiroshima atomic bomb. So its effect was not a devastation as a bomb because the meteor exploded much further than from the ground. Scientists compared the Chelyabinsk meteor to an earlier and far bigger explosion, the Tunguska event.
yes. Okay, in a clear night, you can often see meteors. So you know already what is a meteors, right? So that is, you can see that on the Earth. So as they fall towards the Earth, each rock is smaller than an apple, but they look as bright as stars in the night sky. So people call them shooting stars. So have you seen already the shooting stars? The larger meteors? Have you
Okay.
seen it?
Yes.
Okay. So the story is a meteor exploded in the sky above the city of Chelyabinsk in Russia. So the explosion was more powerful than the 1945 Hiroshima atomic bomb. So as we all know, the Hiroshima atomic bomb that is very dangerous that happened in the Russia, right? So but its effect was not as devastating as the bomb because the meteor exploded much farther from the ground. Scientists compared the Chelyabinsk meteor to an earlier and far bigger explosion to the Tunguska event. Okay, so we have our short adjective. So our short adjective is, as we all know, we have small, large, early, and big. Okay, so the rule is, as you all know, small, you only add er, so that is smaller, right? The large is only the r, so larger. The early is that is I E or earlier. So if the word is ending with letter Y, there is a rule that you omit the Y and then you add IER. Okay? So can you give me word that can you give me word that ending with letter Y that can change IER? Only one.
Why?
Yeah.
Pretty?
Why? Letter Y?
Pretty? Why?
Okay. Yes, yes. So pretty. The rule is how to read that.
Prettier.
Yes, that's very good. Prettier. So how about can you give me a word that we add er?
E-R. Bigger.
Another example.
Or
The bigger is, remember the bigger is,
double consonant.
yes, that is double consonant, meaning the last letter of the word is you must double, right? So that is only the consonant. Also double the consonant and then add er. So that is example for the bigger. Okay, I asked you the small. Just like example of the small. Do you, uh, do you have any word that?
No,
Hmm?
I don't have any word.
Okay. So I have a word for you and just tell me what is the rule that you will know. Okay. So let's start with mm, ugly. Ugly. What the rule is that? Ugly.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Uglier is rule 3.
Yes. So that is uglier. Okay. How about mm, okay, let's move on to that is a short adjective. Okay, just remember the short adjective. So let's move on to the long adjective. So we have
Okay.
what word is that? Powerful, right?
Powerful.
Powerful. So what is powerful? So the rule is more plus the adjective. So the adjective is
Long.
we have a powerful, right? So can you give me
Yeah.
another example of long adjective that you know?
Beautiful.
Okay, the rule is more beautiful. Okay, very good. So let's move on to irregular adjective. So please read the irregular adjective.
Far. What?
So
Far?
yes, near, far, near. So that is no rules, right? Because that is just
Yeah.
like a synonyms, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So good, we have better. Bad, we have worse. What else do you know? Give me one.
I don't want it. But I don't know.
Another is this thing. So far, we have near. Good, better. Bad, worse. We have what? Tiny,
Huh?
right? So let's move on to tiny. Hug, the synonym.
Okay.
Okay. So please don't forget the short adjective, the long adjective, and the irregular adjective. Okay. So we have here larger, earlier, bigger, more powerful, far or farther. That is near. Also far, farther. Okay, so learn this comparative form. So let's move on. Please don't forget this comparative forms. Okay, so go read letter A.
Okay. We use sand to make comparison. Grace is harder than you.
We use than to make comparisons. So Grace is hotter than the UK. So we have as we all know, comparison is that is you compare to someone. Okay, for example, Dad is handsome than Luke, right? Okay, so that is our first rule. Second rule, or letter B, what is that?
Mm. Okay.
Go read letter B.
Okay. We are not should be asked like negative composition. It isn't as one as yesterday.
Okay, so we use not as to make negative comparison. It isn't as warm as yesterday. So meaning in the rule we have not. So here in our example, it isn't as warm as yesterday. So to make negative comparison.
Okay. We are asked to say something. Yesterday London was as hot as the same.
Okay, we use as to say two things are equal. So yesterday London was as hot as Athens. Still, there is a comparison, but it is unequal. So what do you mean by that? So there is a word just hot. So only one word that the same in that places. But
Okay.
the one is more. Okay, so like London was a hot as Athens. So still there is one word that describes
Okay.
them. So that is hot. Okay, so first we use than to the comparison. Any words that compare to one another. Okay. Letter B is to have, okay, negative comparison. And then we use the not, or that is a negative, right? So you will compare to the negative one. Letter C is that is two things are equal. So the word is equal hat, or um what is that? Safe country. Okay, so that is equal. Okay, another letter D.
Okay. We use far or much to make a comparison strong. Libya is far much hotter than Canada.
Yes, we use far or much to make a comparison stronger. So what do you mean by that? Libya is far much hotter than negative. So we have the comparative forms, the far or much. We use far or much to make comparison stronger. So just remember that, okay? Okay. Next,
Okay.
letter A.
Some quantifiers also have comparative form. Fewer, much, many, more.
Okay, some quantifiers also have comparative forms. So few, fewer, much, many, or more. You know that, right? So big, bigger,
Mm.
small, smaller, right? So just remember the A rule, B, C, D, and E.
Okay.
Okay, so right. Okay, so let's
Mm.
move on to the task two. Okay, that if we are end after this, meaning if we will end, please come back again for the 5 minutes, okay? So that we can discuss for
Okay.
the 45 minutes. Are you okay for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is your task. Write the comparative form of the adjectives and quantifiers. Can you please try to answer it? Okay.
Okay. More smaller. Smaller.
Okay. Okay, let's check. Look at. Wow, amazing. So you know already the adjective, the comparative and the adjectives and the quantifiers, right? So it is easy for you this kind of words that, right? If you only read the direction, you can answer correctly, okay? But if
Okay.
you answer just in first, okay? I know you have a potential in every lessons that we discuss and also the task that you must to do it. Okay? So don't stop and learning and practice also that. Okay? So now let's move
Okay.
on. Yes, congrats that we are waiting a minute. Okay. So this is the task 3. Okay, you can ask also any questions that. So write sentences comparing A and B. Include the correct form of the words in the brackets. So here, example A is the Iceland, B is the Egypt. Iceland is far colder than Egypt. Okay, that is our example. So now, let's move on to 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have 350 minutes left.
Hmm.
Okay, so your answer is the Earth is much smaller than the Sun. Wow. Gold is heavier than the silver. Rock climbing. What is your answer here? Rock climbing is more. Oh, you double the word. Okay, the comparative. So rock climbing is more dangerous than hiking. Yes. So cycling is much easier than skiing. Wow. Yes, that's a very good. Thank you so much for your answer. Okay, we have 1 minute left and then another task that we have got. Okay.
Mm.